Hi, this is Jean Marie coming at you with another tutorial, and I'm going to do this look that I did over here on this eye to this eye over here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. First, I applied my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I already did that. I applied it all the way up to my eyebrow, and then I used my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk all the way up to my eyebrow, and I've already depotted this one, so that's what I used for that. Next, I already took and mixed, which I used a plastic spoon. I do this a lot. A fuchsia pigment, and I'm using the Max Wonder Woman pigment, and I've already mixed it, and the brush is wet, and that was the reason I did it already. And I'm going to place this all the way on my eyelid up to my crease. And I'm going to do this slower. Not slow, but, you know, instead of swiping it on, I'm patting it on. And this is not recommended to use around your eyes, only because a lot of people are allergic to the red dye in this. But I'm not, thank goodness, or I wouldn't be doing this. I think that's the reason that you're not supposed to. But I've not ever had a problem with using pigments around my eyes. Or glitter for that matter, because usually when I use the glitter, I'll put like a adhesive on there. Okay, and that's what that should look like. And you're going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to use a bed head, the VIP brush, and if you don't have these colors, any pigments you have that are like colored like this will do to do this look. But anyway, I'm going to take that and I'm going to blend the edges out like this, just so it's not harsh. Okay, and that's what that should look like right now. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Drama Quad, and it looks like this. It has all these colors in there. And I'm going to take this black color right here. I don't know what it's called. I don't have a name on it, I don't think. And I'm going to take not a firm brush, but a pencil brush. And I'm going to go in that black. And I'm going to start placing this right here in this crease. And all the way on the side right here. And just start blending windshield wiper motion. And you don't have to do this all at one time, like have it, because you want to gradually pack on the color and build the color up. That way it'll look more blended, because you're going to blend back and forth between two colors. Okay. And when you get to about right here, like I did, you want to take a fluffy brush, and this is the same brush. It's a duo-ended brush, and I'm going to take the fluffier side, and I'm going to take some more of that pink pigment, not the kind that not the wet, but the dry. And I'm going to take that and put that in that black and blend it. And you want to do this with a blending brush. Any kind of blending brush you have will do. And then you're going to take some more of that and pat that all over your whole lid. And then now it's time for more color. I'm going to take the same brush that I used, and you don't have to dip it back in there. You're going to paint that on using the patting motion. Like that. And I don't have my makeup done other than my lips and my eyes, because you do have fallout with pigments and stuff, and with pigments as bright as this, you usually have to go and actually use makeup remover to get it off your face, because it dyes like really easy. But anyway, that's what that should look like. Then you're going to take just a little bit more of that fuchsia color, and you're going to blend it right through here. That way you can see it like that. And when you have a color that looks like that, it's time to take another pink. And I'm going to use this MAC. It's a pink that's from the Hello Kitty collection. And I'm going to use the same blender brush. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to blend that right in with that. Okay. And that's what that should look like. Then I'm going to take the firmer part of the brush again and go into the black. And I'm just going to follow this right along the darkest part right here. And then blend it up just a little bit more. So it looks like that. And then I'm going to take the brush without putting anything else on it and blend it. Okay, when you have a look that looks like that, you're going to take your VIP brush that you blended out with before, and you're going to take, where is it? This pink by this Hello Kitty again, and you're just going to start blending it down. I think I got a little much right there, but anyway, you're going to start blending it down. And I'm hoping I could clean this up with the white from here. And then you're going to take the white color from the Drama Quad, and you're going to go up. Yeah, that's cleaning up nicely. And you're going to blend it into there. So that's what that should look like right now. Next, I'm going to do this just because I want to go ahead and get it over with. I'm going to take the firm brush that I used to do the cut crease with, and I'm going to take that black again that I used, and I'm going to place it on the outer V, leaning around, and on my lash line. Yeah, I know that's a little much. I didn't put that much on the first time. But anyway, you could clean that up with a wipe afterwards. Q-tip, anything that you're going to use to clean it up with. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and deal with it later. But anyway, so that's what that should look like. Just like that right there. Then I'm going to take a Medusa, which you don't have to use this kind. Any kind of black eyeliner you have will do. And I'm going to use this right in the waterline and all the way around, just smoking it out. And don't worry about how this looks. I'm going to clean that up with a Q-tip. I'm going to have to do that off camera though, because I don't have a Q-tip with me. But anyway, that's what that looks like, other than the mess I made. And then I'm going to use Mark's. This is a waterline, and it's one of their new eyeliners that you get. I got this on demo, so you can't get this yet. But it's just like all the rest of them that comes in a marker-like container. And I want to lightly go across my lash line right here. Just a little bit thicker at the end, kind of flicking it out, but not a lot. And I want to get this all the way down to the inner V, just so it makes just a little like that. And like I said, you want to do that lightly so that, you know, you'll just have a light line above. But anyway, I'm going to take, this is Great Lash Mascara. This is a very black color. And I'm going to take this and just do a couple coats. I'm going to clean that up later, like I said, actually in a minute after I get off here. But for my lips, I'm using Makeup Forever's. This is a really pretty hot pink color. I don't know what it's called. I think it's number 36. But anyway, this is what that looks like. That's what it looks like on my lips. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this eyeshadow tutorial. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.